So I want to make sure, guys.
It's so late in the podcast.
I know, right? I know, right? Okay, we got the mic, we got it, everything set up. Okay, just want to make sure. Shh. Don't let anybody know. Shh. Ignore that whole scenario. Just making sure. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the New York Giants at Dallas Cowboys.
The Giants receiving core is so ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Sterling Shepard,
Brandon
Marshall. It's just ridiculous. And then they pull in Paul Perkins, I think.
Paul Perkins, yeah, rookie
running back to take care of that problem that they had. Their offense is just, my gosh,
yeah, so good. It really is.
Wow.
And then the Giants' defense is decent too. Yeah. They have Jason Pierre-Paul, and as we talked about before, Landon Collins.
Yeah.
They also have Eli Apple.
Yeah.
Stubby.
Oh, Stubby, yeah. He's not thumb anymore.
Pierre-Paul, yeah.
Yep.
Now, Beckham, though, he didn't play much in that
he got his ankle
or something. Yeah,
he got his ankle messed up.
Who?
Beckham.
OBJ.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, his ankle. Yep.
Yeah, so... But
Brandon Marshall just fell in for
exactly.
number one receiver. He's one of the best receivers.
And they were able to let Cruz go.
Yeah, he even got cut by the Bears too.
Yeah. Wow. So,
yeah, he's falling apart completely.
Really
his leg just isn't as what it was.
Never came back.
But that's the thing with what we talked about with Carr with receivers, that they need their legs. That's their job is to run routes, run straight ahead. You're done.
Yeah, I know.
And I still think Dak is super overrated.
Yeah.
And I think it was a rookie thing where they didn't know
enough about him.
Like Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. They'll figure him out now. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Ezekiel is out, of course,
for doing so much for them.
Yeah.
Their offensive line overpowering the entire defense that came at them.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Zeke's out, of course, for 6 games so far.
Possibly so far, yep.
Yeah. So.
But they got Alfred Morris and Darren McFadden, 2 running backs that...
They're decent running backs.
Yeah,
they have decent running backs. It's just the difference in level.
That's a good point.
Zeke and them,
Yeah. So, but Alfred Morris, a couple seasons ago, did 1,400 yard rushing. Yeah. He was a good running back for...
If he went back to the Redskins, he'd probably be their number 1 running back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, he's a good running back, and so I think
that offensive line makes a lot
everything
of running backs look good.
Yep.
Real good.
I'm going to go ahead and say just like what Zach was just talking about at the beginning of us talking about this, is this the offense of the Giants is just quite a bit better than the Cowboys.
I'm going to go 21-14 Giants.
Giants, okay.
I'm going to go 28-14 Giants.
Wow, yeah. And of course, it's good old Eli Manning.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
He's not quite...
They like to squeak
by, yeah.
Like they'll take any win they can get, and after they're up, I think they'll just run it out.
It's close. These are close games. Dallas and Giants always play a close game.
Go
ahead.
I remember. I think it was not this past. It might have been this past year for the NFL. It might have been the year before. No, it was last year. Eli went to Dallas and won, and he's like, since they brought in that new stadium, he pretty much wins in every time he goes to Dallas.
That's weird, isn't it?
He is amazing in Dallas.
That's right. For some reason, the Giants win in Dallas.
Yep, they win all the time.
Dallas wins.
Yep.
At New York. That is really weird. Yeah.
Yep.
Dallas do play better away than they do at home.
Yeah, Dallas was 12-0 away.
Isn't that amazing?
2 years ago.
That's amazing. Yep. Wow. I'm probably gonna go with the Giants also.
No.
24-21.
24-21?
Yeah.
Okay.
It must have been like 10-0. Because they were 8-0 during the regular season and then 2 wins in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Something like that.
Wow. That's right. Yeah, they had a great away record.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
And they put it against the Packers' home field record and won.
Yeah.
Because the Packers were 8-0 at home.
Yep. Okay. We're moving on to the New Orleans Saints at Minnesota Vikings.
Another good game. That should be pretty decent. Vikings have a pretty good defense right
Yep.
now. Vikings do.
Yep.
It's going against the Breeze.
It's
offense
really,
again.
It's whichever, like it's the defense versus the offense.
Yeah.
And because the Saints' offense is way better than the Vikings' offense,
Right.
But the Vikings' defense
This
is
is
way better
than the Saints'
Yep.
defense.
So whichever the best plays best wins.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to decide.
You don't know because it's the first game of the season.
Yep.
How well the offenses are going to
With
play.
me, I think it's New Orleans will not score as much as the Vikings because the Vikings, their running backs are decent, and then
Latavius Murray and Dalvin Cook.
yep, and then their receiving corps, Stephon Diggs, and they have two other decent receivers, I think. I mean, it's not the it's not the best receiving corps, but I thought they had at least another decent
They
receiver
have Kyle Rudolph. So
for the tight end.
for the tight end.
They should have a good.
Thielen, Adam Thielen.
Yeah, Thielen. Yeah, he's decent.
Oh,
But their offense just isn't. Yeah, their offense is not quite good enough.
I think they'll score
Compared.
one extra touchdown versus the Saints defense because the Saints defense is one of the worst ones.
They're not a very good defense.
They're awful. And then meanwhile, the Vikings are one of the best defenses against Drew Brees, who has one of the best offenses. So.
Yeah.
Gosh, their defense is so ridiculous.
What?
The Vikings.
Oh, yeah. It's stupid good.
Harrison Smith, Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes, Eric Hendricks, Everson Griffin.
You can tell who their coach is because Mike Zimmer's there.
Yep.
A defensive
Zimmer
coach,
is a beast.
You can tell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go probably one touchdown just because Saints will. I mean, Drew Brees will put up a lot of yards and completions like that. So I'm gonna go. It's not gonna be a high scoring game, I don't think.
I'm gonna say 21-17 Vikings win.
Yeah.
One touchdown for a bomb pass to Diggs. One running back touchdown. One defensive touchdown.
Yeah.
And then Drew Brees is Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to find a way to score.
Sure, though. Yeah.
And then, I mean, if he doesn't find a way to score, you have Mark Ingram and Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, that's true. You got Adrian Peterson.
I'm going to go 17-24.
Who wins?
Vikings.
Vikings. Oh, wow.
I think they'll just run out the clock and then they'll win.
Yeah, the Saints defense just isn't good enough
to be able to stop.
They just last year they proved that offense can't win every game.
Not every game.
Defense.
Yep.
I don't think they improved enough on defense. I don't think
they got
anybody. That's sad because that's one thing they need to improve on.
Yep.
And they're just not doing it. So I'll give Vikings the win 24-17. Yeah. Well, 24-21. Because that's hard to hold Saints down to 17. I don't know if they've ever scored less than 20 in a game. They always score.
Yeah.
And then with Ted Ginn coming in for that big bomb pass, they said they were going to try to utilize that a lot more.
And plus I have a receiver on my fantasy
team. Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas. So he's probably going to score at least a couple touchdowns. I wanted to get Drew Brees, but he was already gone.
Shit. Let's go ahead and let's move on to the Los Angeles Chargers at Denver Broncos.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Just a thing that's kind of funny to me. According to their depth chart, they have Max Unger as their third their third center.
Yeah.
That was who Jimmy Graham got traded for.
Yep.
Wow.
Like, going to the third spot for their center position. Like,
they traded they traded a pick and Unger for Jimmy Graham.
Wow. And Unger's a third string center
center
now.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
I mean,
something.
the level of Jimmy Graham from Drew Brees, like that was a rival for Gronk, Tom Brady.
And
Yep,
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Just
thinking
We didn't even talk about Jimmy Graham when we were talking about the Seahawks.
Seahawks, yep. That's
totally didn't even think about it.
Nope.
Yeah, shows you what a drop off it was.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, his potential is.
And that just proves how much Gronk means that on all the teams that we just talked about. Did we mention other than Gronk?
Rarely for a tight end.
Jordan
Reed. We didn't even really talk about Jordan Reed. Like, he hasn't proven to be a Gronk level tight end. He's decent, but
Gronk is a force.
That too.
Gronk's a force of himself. He's just.
Yep, there's nobody close to him.
Well, you can't tackle him. That's
No.
the difference.
Nobody
can guard him.
No.
Because he's so big and so strong.
Yep.
And so talented.
And so fast.
And everything.
Yeah. He's the complete package
really
for a tight end.
It really is. Safeties can't guard him. And
No.
linebackers can't guard him.
No.
So really, you just hope he drops a pass. And that very...
That doesn't...
So big.
Hands,
you can't do it. So.
No.
It's pretty amazing.
But just think if they would have kept Jimmy Graham, the
for
Saints.
The Saints, I know. I can't believe they...
Because he wanted to be the top wide receiver. He wanted.
That's what it was.
It was receiver. He wanted a top receiver pay, but just pay him. You guys could have went to the Super Bowl probably.
I know.
At least once more together. Like
that was
dumb.
Yeah, that was really dumb on their part.
But at the same time, it hasn't panned out for Jimmy Graham. He hasn't really done anything in Seattle. Yeah. But there's a possibility that this upcoming season, he's lost 20 pounds in the off season, so he's supposed to be a little bit thinner, but quicker, so he can be back to his normal self. Yeah. Let's go ahead and Chargers at Broncos.
Mile high, the Chargers lose.
Yep.
Yeah, the Chargers right now are just
they're transitioning between LA and
from San Diego, right?
Where did they go?
No, they're from San Diego.
Yeah, they went.
Oh yeah.
They're San Diego to LA.
Yeah. I was like,
they're having a rough time right now. They got Melvin Gordon and Philip Rivers.
Mm-hmm. Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen? He's having a great season this year.
Yes, Keenan Allen too. Michael Thomas, Keenan Allen, and who's your other receiver?
AJ Green.
AJ Green. Yeah, that's pretty
decent.
Yeah.
But
I like Keenan Allen a lot more than I like Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon showed a lot last year. I don't see that being a repeat at all.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Why not?
Between the difference between his rookie year and his sophomore year was just so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
see he can go and be consistent with it.
Live up like that.
And especially against the Broncos, who
defense.
Yeah, they're
arguably the number one defense.
Yep.
I think it's the Seahawks right now, though, with getting Richardson.
Right.
Yeah.
That still hasn't been proven.
Yep.
Denver still got Von Miller and Derek Wolfe and DeMarcus Ware. No, is he still?
No, DeMarcus Ware's gone.
Finally retired.
Yeah. Keith Talib, Chris Harris Jr.
No, T.J. Ward got traded though, or released.
Released to the Bucks.
Which was kind of a shocker.
Even players were like, "Why are you even considering it? Just pay him."
Yeah, that was not a smart move by Denver. I don't think.
Just their defense
still good enough though that
just holds teams to doing stuff, and then
they throw pick.
Their offense can just chill out, and they move it well enough to get into field goal range.
And McManus.
I see it being like, let's go with the score being 17 to 14.
Exactly what I was thinking. 17. That's weird you said that. That's almost. I'm thinking 17
I like
for Denver.
Keenan Allen getting 2 touchdowns, and then. I mean, it's hard to forget about the dual wide receiver threat in Denver as well.
I know, with Sanders and
and Marius Thomas.
They're 2 young quarterbacks, and then
Simeon
and then the super traded around shitty quarterback that
Rocky
they got.
Osweiler back and better than ever.
Better than ever for only $700,000
Yeah.
versus the $15 million that the Browns are paying him.
I'm going to go 17-7.
I mean, I almost like them getting 20 just because I feel like 2 field goals sounds like a good thing.
For Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Which would be good for you,
definitely
'cause you
only
got
2
McManus.
touchdowns for the Chargers. And then they got rid of their kicker. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go 17-10
17-10.
with Denver winning.
It's not going to be a high scoring game because
No.
the quarterbacks right now, well, they got Rivers, but quarterback for Denver aren't
No.
good enough to score a lot of points.
No.
They're scoring. Their days of scoring a lot of points are over with, I think, as long as they have these quarterbacks.
Yep.
Simeon and Paxton Lynch are just kind of dunkers. They throw the ball 5 yards down the field.
Yep.
and then let the running
They got
back-
decent running backs. They got
Jamal Charles.
and also
CJ.
CJ Anderson.
yeah.
Yep. Two different type of styles of
Jamal
running.
Charles can come back from anything. He's my running back. I
Yep.
love Jamal Charles, but he's just
Yeah.
kind of been beaten up over the
yeah.
years. His legs,
Oh, his whole legs, yep.
legs are gone.
Last year was bad.
Yeah,
The past, 5 years, 6 years?
He's been.
Because I remember when the three of us used to play that Facebook.
Oh yeah.
That Facebook Madden thing where the cards.
Yeah.
And Dad was loving Jamal Charles then.
Oh my God!
And
Yeah, he's been.
that was like
unbelievable.
6 years ago, and we've
Well, what's
been.
great about Jamal Charles, he catches the ball in the backfield too.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not just a runner.
No.
Like,
He was
and
unbelievable.
and he got yards after,
After
the catch.
Yep.
I mean,
Which was ridiculous.
remember that one game against the Raiders where he got.
He got
500
what, 5 touchdowns,
Yeah, 5
and like
touchdowns.
200 yards. It was
Yeah,
like
rushing,
insane.
and as one of the greatest games I've ever seen. He got me 40-some points.
50 points.
50 points.
Yep.
It was unbelievable. Those days are over, though.
Yep.
In fact, I don't think nobody picked him this year in our draft.
No.
I don't think anybody
I think
picked
he's a
him.
free agent.
He's a free agent.
Yep.
That's amazing that Jamal Charles is not even picked in a fantasy draft.
Yep.
He was like
2 years
he was my
ago.
first pick.
Yep.
For the draft.
First round for so
First
long.
round.
and
Yep.
everything.
Now he's not even picked. That's amazing to me. So
Kind of sad too.
it's sad.
Yep.
That just shows you
That
your legs,
injury,
though. Where you're
yeah.
saying our legs and your injuries for a running back are just devastating. Yep.
Okay, well, guys, that being said, that was all the teams for each game for week 1.
Okay.
Then next week we're going to do week 2, and it seems like we're just going to stick with this picking
Yeah.
the teams. We'll talk about each team
And we'll know more about them.
we'll
too.
know
We'll know more
as
about them
the weeks go
then.
on.
Oh, yeah.
About the current teams instead of just the past versions of
Past
them.
versions,
Yeah,
yep.
right. A lot of these new trades and free agents.
Yep, free agents.
We don't
Yep.
know how well
We
they're
know
gonna do
how they
on
did
the
the
teams.
year before. We don't know how they're doing this year. And so 1 week we'll see who is undefeated still,
Yeah.
what teams are still need to win, and we'll go
Yeah.
from there, guys. With that being said, guys, we're going to end this video right here, and we'll see